Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Report reaching us right now is that Ooni of Ife's older sister has come to the palace to slam gospel. You are behind Queen Naomi's pregnancy propaganda, wolf in sheep clothing. You have been spreading rumors and sponsoring rumors that Queen Naomi is pregnant just to set Kabiyesi up with his elders. And you think we are not going to find out? We have found out that you alone are behind everything that has been going on. Now, you know what is going on. We have all been following the story. I don't want to begin to sound like a broken record, okay? When Queen Naomi left Ooni of Ife in 2018, the way she left and everything, though we all know what happened right now, even Kabiyesi, the sisters, everybody know what happened. But the way she left, the people, Ife people are saying she insulted Yoruba people. She insulted the elders, she spit on their faces, and a whole lot they are saying it, and so on. Usually, this is not a tradition that began today. For a woman who left that way to come back to the palace, there are certain rituals that are supposed to be carried out, okay? And it involves, like Queen Naomi, when she was married, she went through the 13-round rituals, okay? And she went through 3 full moon rituals, okay? Yes, to make them man and wife, because she is marrying a king, or she was marrying a king. Now, for somebody like Ebony, if Ebony would do something like that, returning back, she would just have to go through maybe 3 rituals, okay? Because when she was entering the palace, she went through the 3-round rituals. Queen Naomi did the 13, the whole ritual, because that was what Ooni of Ife insisted on. So right now, with everything that happened, for her to come back and be called the wife of Kabiyesi again, not by both of them, because you know Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, they are married, they know themselves, they love themselves, everything, but to the world, the entire world, for them to be seen as man and wife again, she needs to go through the 13-round rituals again and the 3 full moon rituals. Now, the 13-round rituals, they've done up to 9. The last one she did here was the 9th ritual. Then the 3 full moon rituals, she has done only 1, okay? As we are hearing, my own source is saying she has done the 9th ritual, but some sources are saying she has done only 4, okay? But me, where I am getting my information from, they say it is the 9th ritual she has done. Now, I'll take you back to something that happened last year so you get to understand this. Last year, Ooni of Ife was doing something in Akure. You do remember that for the first time, Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, they were seen in public since that divorce announcement, okay? That was the first time they were ever seen in public. And they say, even though Naomi was not seated with Ooni of Ife, Naomi just brought Tadenikawo to the Ooni of Ife and went back and was watching Tadenikawo from afar. And after the event, she came and carried Tadenikawo and left. They said, the elder said, if they did not dethrone Ooni, then they will not dethrone him again. They said he was reckless with their tradition. He was doing this, he was doing that. They shouted, they made a whole lot of fuss over this. So basically, until these rituals are completed, Kabiyesi is not to be seen with Olori Naomi in public. That was something that happened that he said it would never happen again. Do you understand? And until this ritual is completed, Kabiyesi is not supposed to, according to their tradition, okay, and be intimate with Olori Naomi. With due respect, as in due respect to the king and to our beautiful Olori Naomi, okay? Due respect, okay, that he is not. But you know that these people are in love, okay? Kabiyesi is not really that person that holds the tradition the way these people are holding it. They are, extremists, traditional extremists. They're in Ile-Ife. They just hold the tradition as if tradition is not, created or wasn't created by man. So now, with that propaganda, you know, we keep hearing that Naomi is pregnant today, Naomi is pregnant tomorrow, Naomi is pregnant, Naomi is pregnant. They say that thing, even when they say Naomi is pregnant, we are all happy, everybody's happy, and all of that. You get to, a lot of times we've heard that information from very reliable sources, okay? They said it's a setup to cause problems between Ooni and the elders, and so that the thing will just blow out of proportion, so that maybe they will just stop the rituals and all of that, so that the elders would think that Ooni of Ife is going too far with Olori Naomi, even not waiting for the what do you call this thing to be complete, okay? It was never supposed to get this messy, but in palace where silence is sacred and eyes see more than mouth speak, the truth always has a way of bursting true, like, you know, thunder on a dry day. What has it? The Ooni of Ife's elder sister has finally had enough, and this time she didn't whisper behind closed doors. She exploded. Her target, none other than, you know, Gospel, the one who wears a calm face but walks with storm cloud behind her eyes. According to insiders, the Ooni sister, okay, publicly accused her of sponsoring, fueling, and deliberately spreading a sensitive and dangerous rumor that Queen Naomi is pregnant for the Ooni of Ife. Now, let's unpack why this isn't just ordinary gossip. The rumor is spiritually explosive. You see, in Yoruba tradition, in Yoruba royal tradition, especially in a sacred kingdom like Ile-Ife, there are deep-rooted cleansing rituals and sacred steps that must be completed before a former Olori can be publicly seen or, you know, physically reunited with the Oni. Queen Naomi, after her graceful yet spiritually significant exit from the palace, was not just walking away from a man. She was stepping out of a throne room filled with ancestral presence. Her return had to be precise, you know, pure and powerful. She's currently undergoing 13 cleansing ritual. Yes, 13, not one, not two. These rituals are not made fasting and prayers. They involve rite performed by Yanifa's oracle and custodian of Ifa tradition, who call upon the spirit of Oduduwa himself to prepare a woman for royal spiritual reconnection. These rituals strip away contamination from public life, emotional pain, and every form of spiritual interference that may have attached to her during her time away. As of now, Queen Naomi has completed 9 out of 13. That means 4 more to go. And after those 13, she and the Oni are scheduled to undergo what is known as the 3 full moon ritual. This is no joke, okay? Della writes, are you people hearing? The 3 full moon rituals are symbolic act of spiritual rebonding between husband and wife under the direct gaze of the Orisha. Each full moon represents a divine phase, one for cleansing and forgiveness, the second for restoration and of union, and the third for public spiritual unveiling. Until these rituals are complete, tradition forbids any form of intimacy or even public closeness between them. Doing otherwise would be seen as a spiritual violation, grammar had a depreciation, okay? He said, let me see it as spiritual violation. Let me speak the one that I can speak. Della writes, grammar is not a small something, no. So the word I was actually looking for was desecration. I remember when I was small, my father used to flog me a lot. My father would carry cane and flog me. Do you know when my father was flogging me? They just gave birth to my younger sister. Pronounce napkin. Napkin. I would say it's napkin. They will flog me, napkin. They will flog me, napkin. Even up until now, you see that word, napkin. I have to really hold the nap and hold the king together. But if I want to say it fast, I'll still go to napkin. So you can imagine how dangerous it is for a rumor to start, swindling that Queen Naomi is already pregnant for the Ooni of Ife before these rites are complete. It's not just a scandal, it's a potential spiritual catastrophe that these people are trying to create here. That's exactly what has infuriated the traditional extremist elders. They called for an emergency meeting when the rumor went viral. They are fuming, saying the Ooni of Ife has broken ancestral protocol and insulted the sacred, process by allegedly getting, that way with Olori Naomi before the rituals were completed. They are demanding answers, and guess who they believe is at the center of all of this confusion? Gospel. Gospel. You see why they call her Olori Two-Face? I don't like, calling them those names because I feel like it's not okay. But when people continue to behave this way, what do you say about them? The Ooni of Ife's sister called out. They said Ooni of Ife's sister called her out directly. She said, you are the one behind this propaganda. You want to use, these false stories to turn the elders against Naomi. You are jealous. You are bitter. You pretend like you love the Ooni, but you are the one planting evil behind his back. Yes, she didn't stop there. She looked her, she looked her dead in the eye and said, you are a wolf in sheep clothing. Your face looks innocent, but your hands are filthy with envy. You want to turn tradition upside down just because they only love Queen Naomi and you can't handle it. They said Gospel tried to defend herself. She claimed she only had the rumor like everyone else and even reposted it, okay? Like it was in their WhatsApp group that she did that to clear the air, that she never meant it that way. But the elders weren't buying it. One of them reportedly said nobody benefit from this story except someone trying to block Queen Naomi's return. And you, Gospel, have the most to lose when Naomi comes back because she has done a whole lot. You know that things are happening, but Kabiyesi does not want it to look like, all the Oloris are doing all of these things. He tries to cover for them. And they said the sister was very, very upset and brought it directly to her. This one is going to fight the devil in her own backyard. All in his own backyard. This was what happened. I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.